So this is Updata Analytics running on the FutureSource system, and really powerful. FutureSource, very well known in the commodity space. A lot of users using FutureSource for trading commodities. And here we see the FutureSource screen, and Updata is running on top of that, as it would on many other platforms, and you just configure that in your tray under Market Terminals, FutureSource. So that's where you set that up. So first of all, we see here we've just got prices coming in. Normal charts, so here we've got crude, gas, point and figure charts. Updata covers all the basis on technical analysis, so point and figure charts, full-blown market profile charts, and a whole lot more. Market breadth charts that you can calculate on constituent stocks. So in terms of technical analysis, you really won't find better than Updata. And a lot of things automated. If you hit the T key in Updata, it automatically puts the trends and targets on the charts for you. A lot of users love that functionality. In terms of quotes, there's a whole series of quote boards and things available to you as well. And what makes Updata really powerful is just the super quick access to charts. Here we see these charts all coming from FutureSource, but Updata has this clever caching mechanism where it just makes pulling up the charts super quick. So as I scroll down this list of stocks here, we see, and you can double click on any item to get the chart. So it's just really powerful and intuitive, and lots of people use it for that speed. And of course that then carries through to the scanning, and Updata has a whole series of scanning tools built in. So if I want to scan for something like divergence, this is a very quick scan. And the scan builder is really super quick and intuitive, and we'll show you that in a second. But I could scan here for divergence, and it's going through the FTSE 100 here. You can see how quickly because that data is cached, it's scanning through that list really quickly, and then we can see the results. And here I've scanned for divergence on volume. Quite a hard thing to scan for, to actually spot. Easy to spot with the eye, but quite difficult to spot with the computer. So here we see prices rising, volume falling, and that's the sort of divergence that we would look for. In terms of creating the highlighters, really powerful. As I said, you can do it on custom indicators, point and figure charts. So you can actually say, I want to find targets that are more than a percentage away. Bar and candle patterns, head and shoulders, you can scan for all the different candlestick patterns. So really, really powerful in that regard. And if we look at the point and figure scan, here's one I did on NASDAQ. So this takes about a minute to get through the list. So just to make the demo quicker, I've just pre-done. And so here we see stocks that have got more than 40% upside. So this is the NASDAQ 100. There's only a handful of stocks that have these upside potential, and of course these are the stocks that you want to get to, so you can use that here, charter here, more than 60% upside. So it's great to be able to run this tool and get to the stocks you want. Updata also has a powerful system testing module. We have over 1,000 different custom indicators and libraries in the Updata system. So if we go to the custom coding menu, as I say, pretty well everything that's ever been written in Stocks and Commodities magazine is pre-programmed for you. We have our own easy language, but you can also use Visual Basic or C# if you want to code more directly. And we'll just run one quick test. Here's an example of one, but we'll just run one quick test. So let's say we want to run a system test on an RSI. So here's the code, really simple, and you can hover over the commands in the code, and it will tell you how they've been reached. We can go and optimize the parameters. Because we've got parameters here, we can actually go and optimize them. They present themselves here in a dialog. So let's say we want to optimize between 5 and 25 periods. We're not sure about using 30 and 70. So let's try 20, 30, 40 and 60, 70, 80. So we're just testing levels either side there. And so then we go and select an instrument. You can run Updata on multiple data sources, of course, but we'll let's say you want to look at nat gas if you're trading nat gas. So we'll go and run this RSI. We can do it on a whole different series of data sets, but we'll do it on 60 minutes. So 60-minute data. You can put in commission charges and everything for slippage, and we'll run that test. And here it's running several passes. It's run 5-6 passes. It's showing me roughly where the periods are, and then I can see the individual results. So here are the results. I can take these out to a spreadsheet, and these are marked on the chart here. So it's saying use a 15, 30, 70. So actually 30 and 70 are the best levels, and we can see here the system versus the underlying. So why not take a trial of Updata running on your FutureSource, or if you're an Updata user, why not have a look at running FutureSource into your Updata system?